Get ready to take a look behind the scenes and enter the impossible for the Between Two Minds podcast with our hosts, Judge Mentalist and Bernardo Rodriguez. Can they really tell you what you're thinking?
Well, look who it is. It's two of us here doing the Between Two Minds behind the scenes podcast. Now, I am allegedly live on Instagram as well. I don't know if that's actually happening. The Instagram thing is weird because I have to manually make it go live, and it makes me create a stream key. So when I schedule these, it's just a whole mess. So maybe I'm on Instagram, maybe we're here, maybe we're not. We have so much to go through and give you all as updates. It's been a long time since we've done one of these with Bernardo and myself.
True.
But here we are. Where do we even start? I think I'm going to go with the most the most immediate this weekend. So tomorrow, September 20th, and Sunday, September 21st, Port Deposit Marina Park is their 4th annual Pirate Takeover event. I will be doing pirate-themed hypnosis shows. Around one of the days it's 1 o'clock, the other day it's 1:30. Like with every type of festival, all schedules subject to change. So I recommend getting there for a pirate-themed adventure. There's all sorts of stuff going on. There's going to be real mermaids in tanks. There's going to be other shows on this stage. I don't even know because I was at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference last year. It lined up with this weekend. So they tried to get me last year. I was unavailable because of the Michigan conference. And this year they got me because Michigan conference was off by a week, which we'll talk about in a bit. So yeah, check those out. The shows are free. The entire festival is free. There may be activities and things to purchase that won't be free, but that's, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to buy, food, drink, otherwise, just like any other sort of festival.
That's cool they're doing that.
Event. So yeah, exciting stuff. We've got, I don't even know what order to do this in.
I mean, it's probably best to, the next thing that's coming up is the November, right? We don't have anything prior. I mean, yeah, the conference, but wait.
We'll talk about
Barcelona.
Yeah, I have Barcelona. Let's do this. Let's talk first about the tour that we have coming up in November, and now we have a date in December.
Oh yes.
Which
so the winter to remember.
Yes. Well, we're calling this the November to Remember Between Two Minds tour. We currently have 6 shows lined up, 5 of which that actually have confirmed dates, and by the weekend, tickets will be available to 5 of those 6 shows. And as soon as we get a confirmed date for the final one, it'll only take a day or so for those tickets to become available. So if you go to betweentwominds.com, which is where you see all of everything that we have going on.
The number 2.
Yeah, between the number 2 minds.com, as the intro audio and the outro audio says, you will get those tickets for as low as $15. Each and every one of these shows is a fundraiser show for a number of different schools or nonprofit organizations.
Yeah, and it started off as 1-2 shows, spiraled into a whole collection of shows, and conveniently most of them in the same month, and the one that's the outlier kind of transitions not long after. So the flow's nice. It'll be a really good way for us to level up performance as well. I know we're not really here to talk about all the details there. We'll do that, I guess, after the shows.
But yeah, we're going to do some fun and cool stuff. For me, obviously I'm doing these pirate themed shows that I just mentioned this weekend. There are inevitably going to be some fun routines that I am doing in there for the first time because I'm doing this themed show that I might want to pull out of there if they get really, really great reactions and responses from volunteers, and start putting them into the live shows, the regular shows rather. The pirate themed shows also live. All of this stuff is live and in person. I'm going to Barcelona to do 4 completely
So far.
What?
So far 4. Oh, you cut out? I'm not sure if he's cut out or I'm cut out from him being cut out. But I'm going to assume it's his internet. Yeah, but he has 4 shows right now. As of now. There could be more. That's why I said as of now. Let me find out if he's frozen or if it's me. Froze? Let's find out. I think it was you. I feel like I'm pretty confident it's him just because the timer in the corner is still going off. But yeah, he has shows in Barcelona. It started with, I believe, 2 shows initially, and then it ended up kind of adding more, and they've even updated times because initially he had like later times, but the venues kind of reached out and said, look, we think this is going to be pretty successful, so we're going to adjust it. And I'm getting messages. Cool. Yeah, no worries. So they adjusted it, so now the times are a little more favorable for him. So we were a little unsure like how kind of setup was going to be. Obviously going to a different country is always kind of tricky, but now there's kind of that level of confidence that they have in the idea of the show, and now he has with kind of the communication that's been bridged, which has been pretty great. Kind of trailing back because I'm sure he'll want to talk a little bit more about that. What do we have? It did not. I'm still going. Cool. Making sure he knows. Cool. Internet went down for him for now. Kind of trailing back for the November shows. I'm very excited because for those of you who have seen the show, I have worked on a second version of that show that has been slowly kind of piecing together. When I went to Fringe Rochester a year ago, I got to test a bunch of new routines, which now I've kind of pulled together to create a better second version, because I tried a second version early on and that was a mistake. I'm very excited because you will see a lot of new stuff. So even though they're local and relatively close, I will be kind of alternating a little bit with what version of the show. So it will feel different. Obviously with his and my show, it always feels different because the audiences change the things. But I think this one is going to be a really fun tour just because we will get the ability to flesh out and test out so much new stuff. And for those of you who have seen our show, you know that the first show is a lot different than it was to the most recent one that we've done. And this will be a nice kind of bring back. What do we got here? I guess get into the next one. And you can talk about Barcelona if you want. Another recapping. Yeah. Cool. So basically what I'm doing. Yeah, cool. So we also have a list of sponsors for this tour. One of the main things we've been pushing is kind of having sponsors for the entire tour as a whole, so they're able to kind of donate for these fundraisers, right? This money is money that is going towards them as well. We have sponsors currently. We have a few different packages for the overall. We have State Farm. We got Steve Simmons. We got Sports Weekly from Elkton. We got Morgan & Morgan. It's an injury law firm. We have the Grocery Outlet from Elkton for the silver package. We have a media package, which if you guys are a part of Roku, you may start seeing our Roku ads. Edward Jones was a part of that sponsorship, so they will be listed as a sponsor, but also they'll be in the video promo that we have running up until the tour itself, even through it. And then we have, for the Platinum, we have Pernell Body Shop. We also have Bowers Law as a sponsor as well. not listed on this. If that is something of interest, you are a business owner and you are interested in being a sponsor, reach out to us. We have sponsorship still available if you want to do overall. If there's a certain school or fundraiser that you want to specifically target, reach out to us as well. We can set that up too. We just figure it makes things a lot easier when it's as a full conglomerate. We try to make it as seamless as possible for everyone. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, that sounds like something you want to be a part of, give us a reach out. It'll be great, not only for the cause itself, but it'll be a good way to kind of get your brand out to groups of people that you may not have reached to naturally. So it'll definitely be a good opportunity for both parties. I'm very excited for it. Let me see if he is messaging me any other stuff to cover that I may be missing. Let's see here. Natural end. Cool. And I guess I get it to a natural end at this point because that's what the script's telling me. But no. Tour, sponsorships, reach out to us. Go to between2minds.com. That's between2minds.com. If you want to find the specific times and ticket links for the specific events, these are all pretty local to everyone. I think the only outlier in distance is the Newark, but that's also pretty close if you're like me and you live in Elkton, Cecil County. We have ones kind of covering a lot of the major areas. So if one is farther from you and you want one a little closer, we have that option. If some dates don't work, others may. We have one on like we have some on like Fridays. We have some on Saturdays. Yeah, take a look. We should have our final date within the next few days, hopefully. And we'll have the ticket link for the Newark Charter School as well, which will be early December. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys now. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see some of you guys at the show. It'll be really awesome. Let's end it.